Okay, let's see. It's this button. It's working. Kekis. I heard what you did. Okay, so what's happening in chat here? Thank you, Ultima Baham0 for the resubscription. You're up to 8 months now. That's pretty far long. And also, hi Keki's nickname. It's great to hear you good, Kekis. And great to hear you doing better, Bahamut. And hope you like the remade emotes. I did them some days ago. I also removed one of the animated ones for this one. Suffered a back injury, but I'm well now. Good to hear. Did you have to carry a team? But yeah, back injuries are no fun. I remember my first back injury. And how it happened made no fucking sense to me. It was hit by a reckless driver. Oh no! For me, I lifted a paintbrush. And my back is like, yeah, you're going to lay down now for a couple of days. Okay. But that cannot be fun to get hit on that way. But good that it's better. I agree. So, today we're playing some Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim that has a pretty good soundtrack. This is from the game. Can we make ourselves a little bit bigger? Boop. No. Boop, boop. There we go. Now we're a bit bigger. And yellow is looking over the corner. Oh, by the way, I don't know if anyone has noticed before, but when I looked around with my model, it was going all over the place. Turns out, there was some settings I never touched. So this is like how much it's supposed to go, and not darting back and forth everywhere. You wiggle, yeah. Yeah, you can actually see the wiggling now. Before it was like, I'm looking left, and he was like, okay, we look left, and then look right, up. He was going all over that place like that. Then I found there are some settings to see how far they can go. And yeah. Link account? We don't do that now. It's cute, Nessie, I approve. Thank you. I am going to remake it. Because I don't like how flat it is. So are all the killers in this game or just some? That I know of, there is Huntress, Spirit, Wraith, Trap Her, and I think Trickster. Of those I know. So I only seen a little of this. So yeah. I'm just going to check a thing. Yeah. I'm just going to check a thing. Okay, I think it sounds good. I hope. So if the game is not loud enough or I am too loud, let me know, and then I try and fix it. Okay. So let's do some shenanigans. Okay, maybe me down a little. Sound is great, great to hear. Should we have that you can see the mouse? Yes, it does. It has like a light sensitivity warning-ish thingy. I think. Something in the beginning said something. I clicked past it because I wanted to get to the menu. Are you sensitive to the lights? Oh no, you can't watch? Aww. Then I will try to do darnest to be entertaining in the soundy wave. I guess. Okay, let's try those. There's 9 files. Ooh. I'll be here. That's good. It's nice to be here. Welcome to your dream vacation. Before we get started, what shall we call you? We are me. I have to play this on full screen, it's so weird to me. There's a flower behind me. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, saltwater stinging the inside of your throat, as if you nearly drowned. Yippee! We hydrated! Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory in how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. Well, this game got really fast. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, you really went down the wrong pipe, pal. You need a minute, or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute. We got plenty of time, endless time really. Oh shit, first character. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorriness. May I continue? Please go on. Okay then, as I was. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water, a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back in the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Your face! I'm just making a note here. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms and other ick. Relatable. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. I'm gonna be lurking while working. That sounds good. Bahamut. Good luck with the working. I will try do my darnest over here. What will you do? So we can run, close eyes, dig up face. Okay, this is a bit loud. We can't change the... we can... We dig it up. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Now it's become really loud all of a sudden. Oh! There is no body, just his head. As they pick up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take shorts type. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. Settings. We're just gonna lower everything a bit. This was kinda loudish for me. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose. So you deposit it. We already got rich and we haven't even been going for like 5 minutes. Let's go. Why, that's a nice coin you got there. What if you spend it right now? Oh. Shall we spend it? Why not? Oh no. Oh shit. Dwight. Who should he be? Oh, I know. Nice shit. There we go. Hello. Well, hello there. I'm Dwight. And I am Claudette. We'll take that. Claudette quickly relieves you of your gold coin and tosses it to Dwight, who bites down on it like an old-timey prospector, before handing it back to her. And this is for you. Yippee! Ew! Claudette presents you with a tropical drink. When you take a sip, you find it that's incredible. Money well spent, in your estimation. But I gotta ask, could somebody maybe design the next one of these dating sims to be all-inclusive? It really takes some of the fun out of fantasy vacation to be watching your wallet the entire time. It's probably a good drink. Thank them for the delicious drink. Thanks for the drink, it's quite delicious. You're welcome. Did someone just thank us? Go with it, Dwight. It's normal to be thanked for doing a good job. Trust me on this one. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger no longer on your current situation, as you feel something soft bump on your foot. It's a football! When you look down, you find a volleyball. Oh, sitting on the sand there's next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Oh, we found Huntress. Ugh. Let's see. Shit. Oh, I don't know. This is gonna hurt. Little, please. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, you're just about to hit the ground. Oh no, Rafe. Oh. Oh. Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Wait a minute, I'm just... what's his name? Yeah, we do that. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race, curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at those casually dressed. Let's call them killers. I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are just completely paralyzed. Oh yeah. So I'm taking some notes so I know, like, how, if I forget a voice to make it more fun for me. So there can be some consistency. Consistency? Hello! There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. Okay, to be fair, out of all those four, the only one I would consider a monster would be Rafe. The guy next to the ball. Maybe I should have... Give me a second. We capture cursor. There we go. He's this guy. He's like have a tree head or something going on. This is just a buff lady. This is just a buff guy, and this is a girl that is like in 7 pieces. What do you do? We toss it back. You bend down and grab the balls. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Hunter's hands. Not bad, stranger! Huntress muscles ripples as he grips it in her hand. You look at her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's a-okay, it's natural. Try hard, Munch! Blaze! They're speaking directly to you, but you can still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto your private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. So this is our inner voice, I'm guessing. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing on their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Ness. You were made for this. Well, yes, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's the policies I held for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. It's kinda... well, not bad, but weird that they didn't give him that skin in the original game. Because this skin would sell a lot. This one. Hey, don't worry about it. It's just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than the silly game. What's your deal? What's bring you here?
You mean they're here to do more than distract from me total domination?
That was Rafe. That sign means he was done with the game too. He was like the only one still playing. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something.
Look, I don't care why this slacker moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not?
You know you can't. At least not yet.
Oh yeah, not yet.
Hey Ness, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. These are timed quiz and will be very important later. Shit! Very important. Or not important in any ways whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember.
How attractive would you say you are?
Average, I guess. I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd. Another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Invisibility. Invisibility. Teehee. Same, although sometimes I think I already am. What was your best subject in school? Math. Probably math. It's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. What's your favorite animal? Cat. Definitely a cat. What? Why is everyone looking at me? You think just because I'm the typical cute goth girl, I have some specific love of all things cat, and more specifically it's black cats. Well, I do, but you can all go to hell anyway. What's your favorite color? We go with blood red. Red. Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. What's your dream job? Astronaut. It would be pretty amazing to be an astronaut, I think. It's hard to imagine being farther away from anyone than floating in space. The cold, inky vessel is nothing. Forever.
Best flavor of ice cream.
Vanilla. Vanilla?
My favorite flavor is pain.
Same. Same here. Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second. This reminds me, I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. Hello Dark Mix, how are you? Welcome. We are dating people. Oh yeah. How does it sound, the voices? How does your inside head voices sound? You're teaching lessons now, narrator. You're a rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even the faceless voices. Yes, the voices, Stark Mix. Can't you hear them? They're everywhere. And nowhere. Tee-hee. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? I want vanilla. The best flavor, the best flavor is vanilla. You got a reading comprehension problem. I just told you mint chip was where they at. Not crazy. How's dating going? We got some head, and then we got a coin from head, and then we met some monsters that played volleyball. So that's how far we have gotten so far. You almost bought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right. I can end your life whenever I want to. I am in control. Don't you forget it. If I say you like mint chip, you like mint chip. Now, try it again. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Horse flesh. Okay, we go mint. The best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, so that's how you spell anywho. I thought it was RNYWHO, but it seems to be ANY. Who? Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants to start getting to know them.
Oh no!
Okay, someone is getting that. What the hell have I written down? I have no idea.
I'm Trapper, pretty much run things around here. I'm smartest, richest, strongest person on whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what loser is, say hello to Rave.
Hi, I'm Reef. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and love big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things.
Okay, probably picked a bad voice for her.
I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know.
Because it messes up the throat a little.
Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society's carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part.
Geez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. She kinda was, I think. I think that's her lower. Oh no, wait. I'm remembering. Spirit's story now. It's almost exactly what happened. Yeah, see? I know things.
Hi, I'm Huntress. Don't let those bombers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love.
Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean.
Grow up.
Grow up, buddy.
I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it.
Whatever, fog body.
That's not nice. He's not nice.
You love it.
Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting.
That's why she likes it.
Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Rave. Let's move on. Otherwise, they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they want to show off soon enough.
If we're done playing, let's do something else instead.
Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead.
I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat deck nearby. I'll give everyone taste of true luxury and power.
Ray rolls his eyes.
Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness.
No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. That way is the way is flaunted needlessly, and its cruelty is engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about the volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are y'all serious? There's a perfect, the good lunch to chill out right here.
Oi.
I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun.
Where do you want to go? Oh. Where should we go? I'm guessing this is Trap Her. This is Spirit. Someone else. Ray. We can go with. We go volleyball. We are standing there, so it should be good. I hate to interrupt your game. You should finish it.
Hey, I love to play outdoors. I also love to meet new people. I also love to bring them home to play. I'm sort of a big kid at heart. Obviously you too. I like you already. I hate people who are too serious. They ruin everything. Well, they do if you don't handle them swiftly.
Oh, so it's sewn to her mask. That thing on the back. I had not noticed that before.
Hold on.
For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They are the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Oh. Survived the interview process, I mean. Ah. Hence why we should hear the heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time, so very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry anyway. I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing.
However, if the future was recommended waiting for us to... In the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with the options whenever possible. And don't just run off to various activities unsupervised.
We don't have much autonomy around here.
At least you can do is allow us to do our job.
The most you could do is help us get off this isle.
Dwight!
Yeah, pardon me. Please follow us. The hey narrator?
Yes, something I can help you with.
Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I try to escape?
Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken.
It seemed like Dwight was asking us to get off this island though.
Oh, right, that, yes. That's true, he was. But he just meant that he wants to go to the other vacation island getaway, a couple of miles south of here. It's much fancier accommodation than this island.
Oh.
It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out, very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the same charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all the money comes a lot of restrictions. Hey, Katin!
Kom tillbaka. The cat appeared, and then she ran away when I tried to pet her.
Oh.
Okay.
This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter mostly. And I agree with them. Not like the other islands. So what it'll be...
I wanted to volleyball. I think.
Wow! It's so exciting to have someone else into athletics on this island. Spirit and Rave are so boring, and Trapper is so predictable, relying on brute strength to win games. He has no respect at all for Grace's skill.
Why did she bring an axe to a volleyball fight? Have I missed out on something?
Thank goodness you didn't choose the yacht! What kind of person wants to be sitting duck in the middle of the open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk. Wonder how long it would take for her to bring up an elk attack.
Is this a hint to her turning into a were-elk in the game?
Oh.
She has a skin for it.
Game starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. She's really something, huh?
Elks don't swim.
Live in the forest long enough and you see an elk swim, believe you me. Cheer for me, cute stuff. The killers assume their place on the volleyball court and resume the watch they were playing before you. Resume the match they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy a lemon? Hey, fancy a lemonade? I see you working up a first eye in those bouncy buns playing volleyball.
I think I screwed that up.
Claudette hands you a lemonade. Oh, so fresh, so tart. She's in and whispers in your ear. Who would like to bet on to win? Who's the MVP of your little heart? You're nervous. You don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them. Or not talking about them. If they're into that sort of thing.
Just pick someone, please. It's not like we got all day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything. Oh, but sad in this guy's shorts. Jeez. Oh, okay, I think shit. She was most to the left. So we go from left to right. Huntress? Question mark?
Oh shoot, Huntress overheard you. Oh, you got your eye on me. I'm flattered that you think I'm a good, but honestly, I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually, I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt. Correct answer. I'm allowed to support the other people on the island. Right. Oh, jeez. I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I shouldn't stay in my secret Larry. My secret Larry. Wow, what a game! It's a tie. Can there even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows since this is everyone's first time playing. Ah. These killers don't usually have time for team sports. Amid their usual busy schedule of brutally tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying? Are you okay, Claudette? Probably just shedding a tear for her lost fellow survivors. You know, this resort has 4 employees when it opened. Oh no. It's nothing. I'm totally fine. Whatever you say, boss. Oh look, the killers have dispersed and are all cooling down. In their own way. Spirit is reading a novel. Trapper is stretching sensually in between chainsaw curls. Rafe is standing on the beach, desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up. And Huntress is doing some target practice with her blooded hatchet. Yippee! It's important to practice. You feel a nudge. Dwight is looking at you expectantly. You should really make a move. Life is short. You could get snuffed out in any day. Any time of the day. Carpe diem, carpe PM, and carpe nauem. Go ahead, shut one of them up. So which killer has caught your eye? We go with Huntress, I guess? You went over to Huntress. After all, this whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing. You were really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that? Whose moves? My moves? These moves? They're nothing! Huntress blushes a bit from beneath her mask. It's cute on cute if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past some bloodstains. They are just decorations. Don't we all have a bit of bloodstains on their masks? A lot of men have run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot about what the human body is capable of in those types of scenarios. I love to exercise in a way we're all running for our lives when we keep in shape. I guess I never thought of fitness that way. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who's coming on for you. Through the brush as fast as they can, propelled forward by hunger, desperation, or just plain old boredom. Doesn't seem like boredom is going to be your problem. Surrounded by all of these characters, survival on the other hand, you're going to need to compensate for your lack of killer instinct. What's your style? Oh, imagination. What I lack in fitness, I try to make up in deniability. Imagination. Hey, help! What? Like, no, that leg. Wait. I like to make up little games for myself to play. My imagination is very vivid. I can imagine the two of us panting, sweating, our clothes torn. I'm with you. Our hands gripping the sheer face of a cliff's rock wall as we climb. Not exactly where I was going, but sure. Up to a cavern entrance, a dark cave, sleek with dew, shimmering in moonlight.
I'm back with you. A pack of wolves await us there. Friends, enemies, dinner. We look into other's eyes. Then back at the wolves, and together we howl. Ah, ooh. It sure sounds exciting. My blood is pumping just thinking about it. Come on, everyone. The fun and games can't be over already. I get it, volleyball. Not roughless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. It's time to see if our friend here has the hunter's instinct. Shit. I saw you surveying me like a prey on the volleyball court, miss. Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air, and you step back nervously before you realize she's not waving it at you, she's handing it to you. Don't worry, I got several of these. It's important to hone your skills, especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk around every corner. You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Don't aim those things at me. Hehe, you can't even see me. Minigames consist of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. And on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land the target and you will lose. Oh, we got some minigames going on. To achieve a perfect success, land at the start of the target area, not the end. Crab dancing? So how's your weekend started so far, Dark Mix? Okay, ready to play? Or would you like me to repeat that? Ready. I am ready. Away we go. Show 'em what you got. Perfect. Well, Norma, still have a job at weekend. Oh no, sorry to hear that. Perfect. Shit. Oh, it was perfect. Ha! Look at me. I'm so good. But I hope it goes well. Shit, that was fast. Perfect. Shit. Not bad. Huntress has gone to the gym. Yeah. You get that fit when you go around in the forest all day. Casual minigame. There's more to this game than just... Okay. I'm impressed. A worthy opponent. I mean, could have been better, but who's keeping score? For the record, I am. And you got 9 points. I was so close to hit it. Did you play Dead by Daylight, by the way? I don't know. It sounds like a memory I have. I'm not sure.
Hatchet throwing, cool I guess. I like my stabbing to be a bit more close and personal.
Somewhere a loud horn blows and the survivors snap into actions. Time's up. You heard him. Go to the next activity. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with huge banquet tables? These ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you find on cable. It's rhyming! Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. It's not rhyming anymore. And oh, great, terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Aww, poor Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Ray for Trickster. We got Trickster in here also. Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprise. Yeah, well, they don't call him Expectester. I'm sorry, even I got nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking goodness, real good. And we literally can't let hunters and trappers sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. They are all so big. Let that be a lesson to you. Every area you think you see on is a choice. Got that? Okay. Dwight and Claudette is directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite of you. Hunters and Trapper can sit at the end with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really hope you do.
Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating?
It's meat. I guess. Seasoned with specific number of special herbs and spices that we can't simply divulge.
My favorite!
Meat is good.
Meat is murder. Rafe just goes to be the most not likable character in the game. It's really fast.
Which, consider what you've been up to. Who were you to get yucky now?
I'm just sharing facts. If you need to murder something to eat, it's meat. So what's technically true?
Technically true is best kind of true.
Okay, enough yapping, let's eat.
Hey Ness, you think what I'm thinking. It's gonna be a person on the spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping peoples, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button down prints, Oh. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be a scrap of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat?
This took 12 hours.
And we do literally everything on this island.
Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving out this delectable meal.
Wow, he's right for change. Cause I am with my broad axe. He's the perfect tool for chopping up anything in twain.
First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all completely different historical eras. Second, I handled this with cleaver. Fast, powerful, clean. At least it's clean with meat is cooked, no blood.
You too, and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough, grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option.
The hell is it?
Oh, I show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you like. Please, stop, please. I hate we fighting. Don't talk. Even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azorov. Great! Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second dip. Hey Ness, I know this isn't what you wanted to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean dinner. Ho ho ho! Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who has the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight. 72 straight hours. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon. All while explain the value of maintaining your tools. Imagine being tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason, they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up Felix dinner?
Splendid idea. We hate for it to get cold.
He hated when it got cold.
Here's a machete. Machete? Machete? Here's a knife. Freshly sharpened. Oh, we got a mini game. And when the bottom is targeted for pointing out, sometimes loud visible, point there. Press spacebar. We fail. Okay. So it's the same as the other one. Okay. Okay, ready to play, or would you like to repeat that? We are ready! I'm ready! Away we go. Slice. Perfect. Not bad. Perfect. Not bad. Shit. Not bad.
That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you can do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes is a dumb. Dinner is finally served.
For real.
The sounds, especially coming from the mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who doesn't seem to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean.
Come closer. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect.
Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there.
Spirit, why aren't you eating? Why aren't you hungry?
The two best things about being dead is not having to eat.
There's only one thing.
Think about it, Ness. Number two is no number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. Yeah, man.
You
You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore.
Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. Why do you want to tell them?
Ooh.
I'm sorry? Actually, it's not the food or the company. I'm just super self-conscious how I look when I eat. I was pretending to be grossed out by dinner, so I have an excuse not to chew in front of everyone. Sorry if that makes things awkward. I'm actually extremely hungry.
Yeah, watching people eat is gross. But try to relax and not worry what everyone thinks. It's so important to always remember people are watching you, judging you, definitely not ignoring you. Right, guys? Guys, is anyone listening to me?
Typically a group that includes one of them, if not more cannibals staring at you, with meat juice dripping from their shins, would be quite scary. However, right now you're barely able to keep your head up, let alone get scared and run away. I'm a narrator, not a physician, so please don't take this as medical advice, but I'm pretty sure you need to eat to stay alive.
Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor and guide, narrator to narrator, the ocean.
Not sure if I feel about the characterization, but I allow it.
I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There are only the only one thing you must do to survive is have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least our right path.
Different endings!
There are too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there's even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. To two demises.
Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? Is that how you spell am I right? I'm learning so much from this game.
For this place holds many secrets even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth.
Vague, mysterious. I'm gonna give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling.
Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like.
Okay. You wake up to find hunters holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth.
Oh good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try and care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Which would be a total bummer if it happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy, living person around. Usually, I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's head open with hatchet before I really get down to know who they are as a person. But you're not really as scared or too busy breathing in pain to see me for me. You feel nervous in her, you feel nervous in her arms, not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful, but it was just gonna narrate the fact, not, say it out loud as a single word, like a creep. Beautiful mask. Your bunny mask is quite gorgeous. Nice recovery, but now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Why is that you kill people? Huntress sighs. You can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. Yippee. What the? I got the achievement for trial run. I don't know what that means, but yay. It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even through the mask, you can see the Huntress blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Oh. Hey, you didn't eat much as dinner. Want a snack? She offers you some jerky. Probably human jerky. But her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. Except, when on Murderer's Island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry, and you can shove down on jerky sensually, right? I'd love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you're really going there. You do not play aroundness. Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to Eunice. Look at me. I'm making her not embarrassed? Thoughtful? Making things, yes. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in the clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? You hear the faintest giggle bubble up from behind Huntress's mask. Haha, you're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reached down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not dead at all. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up exactly. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should we go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced humaning? We should show her how to human. You silly goose. You chuckle before reaching for the bag of jerky.
You take the barrette off and collect a lock of huntresses here, clipping back into an attractive swoop. Much better. Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. She has a really short hair. I always thought she had like long hair, but I guess it was because of that veil, piece of fabric behind her head. Oi, oi, oi. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new dangers has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary. And attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of the evening activities. It's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, I was. No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes. For after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go. Ooh, there's so much speakings going on. Who would have thought that from this kind of game? Once everyone is gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we're behind on time for evening activities. And we only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group. That never go well.
Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I merely chop head off clean. No fuss, no muss.
Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. So sorry everyone, I think we're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule things works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on a newbie? Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once? Donald? Who the hell is Donald?
Damn it, Donald. If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick and then drown you in blood. Cynthia, Fuss, and Mus are back on. You two know I love hack/slice.
Is Dwight Donald and Claudette Cynthia? What? We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? call me Nobody. They actually changed his name to Nobody. But we still got to get started on story time, so...
Liz, who do you think should go? Oh damn it, that's a name.
Please, pick someone quickly so this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Huntress. I choose Huntress. Whoa, this entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will you? Oh, I was doing the Pokemon. I see. Classic Pokemon. Damn it! My joke was to say Digimon. Huntress is about to tell a story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes.
There's a village inside the deep and ominous redwood. No child dare step foot past the threshold of fig trees and brush their separately safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in often would never return, and the sounds that echoed out from the village were something inhuman. The woman in the town told a story to the young children, hoping that there would be enough to dissuade them from curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful, her voice the last relic of her humanity. It lulls all who hear into her domain, and not precocious child, no fierce warrior can escape once you are in her clutches. Those who've seen her say she wears a mask of a hair stained with the blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she weaves being brought down brutally on the skull of many unsuspecting hunter. The nightmare doesn't end here, for what's an hungry beast to do in the frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? It is said that the huntress, as the villagers call her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girls she came across in the forest. Instead, they'd suffer an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She wrapped a tight cordon rope around their necks and affixed them to the wall. That way, they'd be warm. That way, they'd be out of harm's way. The huntress would even bring the girl presents, toys she pilfered from other bodies, masks she fashioned out of things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs. But these toys did nothing to quell the children's fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the huntress has never learned how to take care of a human child.
You see a tear creep down from her underneath Huntress' mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you ever heard fills the air.
Sleep, my darling, tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight, else the old grey wolf will come and grab you by your side.
There's a brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute to this stirring moment. Join the singing. Oh, this is gonna be good. He'll snatch you up between his teeth, off the bed, edge to sleep, and drag you to the forest deep beneath the quaking tree. Huntress can't believe you know this song. You share an intimate glance across the campfire.
So close your eyes and fall asleep. Count the little woolly sheep, tucked so tightly you must keep. Oh, he will come for you.
The song ends and you're both met with silence around the campfire. I love that song. Bayu Bayushka, the old Soviet lullaby, right?
It is a song my mother used to sing to me before bed every night. But now I must go. The memories, they too much.
On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split off for a little bit so they can all have a moment alone before bed. Oi, oi, oi. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Hey Bobby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing some of these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster in the ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, Bobby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time for yourselves to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you.
Of course you like my story. Who wouldn't? It had everything. Cute kids, dead men, a huntress. I find all the stories are better with the sound of burning fire filling the air around you. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse all of that campfire with a dip in a hot tub, shall we?
Dipping in hot tubs with the huntress. You come a long way in a single day. I'm not sure you shouldn't follow her. An offer like that. Yes, don't forget our little talk, winky face. You and your storyteller friends slipped into the water. That's a cool bird toy. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip, plus if some yellow shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it.
Before you run off, I want to make something clear. You know that half woman, half beast I was talking about in my story? That's me! I'm her!
No way, how cool! That's really awesome. Thanks for being vulnerable and telling such a personal story. Huntress shyly. Foully towards her hair.
Tell the truth, what do you think of my tall? Do I have the makings of best-selling authors, such as the comedic mastermind
Dostoevsky? It was a really well told narrative, clear beginning, middle, and end. Riveted from the start, plus the woman in the forest. I mean, you are clearly not a true villain. You were just a traumatized child. A kid child. That's different. Yeah. Okay, now you're just being a sucker. Hunter's eyes leer at you from behind her mask. She had her time in the spotlight and is playing coy now. I don't know what koi is. I know it's a fish, but I don't think she's playing fish. Shuckle. You chuckled awkwardly at Huntress's statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help to giggle when I'm both about to die and also maybe falling in love. You can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly despite your steamy company. It's a little chilly and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed. What? Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed. Eh? We got Canadian. We went Canadian. We hate to intrude on whatever smooth moves we were about to unveil themselves. But it's time for bed. Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting. But after a day like today, I'm pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, Ness? Only if I don't see you first. You make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches an imaginary arrow you shot in her teeth, and then bites down hard, snapping it in half. At least you think that's what she's doing. It's kinda hard to tell. Good night, my little snack! I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating you. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackled embers, you think about Huntress's story, about a half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children as an attempt to save them, that led them to their doom. If you are a mistaken prisoner here on this island, is this your salvation, or will it be your demise? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive, but they're now familiar creepy smiles, stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that and lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. We're gonna sleep on the ground? Oh. Perhaps the music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests are the type you want to rob of their beauty sleep. Minigames consist of two parts: a pointer, which rotates clockwise, and a point to hit, and they're gonna... This here upcoming minigame is a special minigame, perfect for the less coordinated because there's no winnings or losing. Well, not technically. However, wherever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose it doesn't stop where you want it. It's like that's a bit like losing, but no one wants to know if you don't tell them. Okay, ready to play, or would you like me to repeat that? We are so ready. Ready. Away we go. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial to fix it. Oh. Let's see what's on this station. Listen more. Let's see what's on this station. Let's go through them all. Shit.
Let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being inspired by the game to write music or to make outfits. It's everybody that's part of what makes Dead by Daylight this amazingly rich and passionate.
What the hell?
It means groups of people who interact on every single possible social platform, in person, it means people who play together. It's even the people who play by themselves and never talk to anybody. Uh, so it's important for us to be able to break it down and figure out exactly who is part of the community and how do we listen to them? How do we get close enough that we can actually hear what makes them happy, what makes them excited, what worries them, all of this. We need to know about that. So the other part of community for us is the community team. It's our team that we built. Obviously, this was a very small thing 4 years ago.
Listen more.
Pretty much just Dave and Ash and I talking to you live. Let's talk about our community.
No.
For us, it means two. Let's talk about.
Okay, that's okay. I see.
For us, it means two major things. First of all.
Oh. Let's talk about our community. Oh no, it's an angry song. Okay, we like this one most. I think. We go with this. Turn it off. No matter how many times, how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your side as lay by you by the fire? I guess we continue, Huntress. Huntress, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Huntress appeared in an instant. You really didn't hear her coming, Tee. She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. Meatball tea. If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, this special mushroom tea has always done the trick when I'm not coating the blade in my hatchet. In it to ease the passing of my victims, I'm sleeping at it and piping hot mug of water. Treat! You do. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes closed, but you can't. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky, but now you had the whole day of strange voices in your head. But this one is still undeniably odd. Really worked up a sweat watching those killers toss the ball around, huh? Wouldn't it hurt so much to go splash around in some cool ocean waves afterwards? I'm just saying, I am out here, you know. You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait.
Ah, you awake! I saw you with Huntress right before bedtime. You should know they're not what they seem. Not like me, who obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I was out checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you see it. But since I'm here, I'd like to share two things with you. One, I do not take rejection well. Two, the first thing is very important to remember.
Were you drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. You aren't drawing stick lines radiating out from here, are you? Still nothing. Still nothing from Trapper.
Look, I'm not easy guy to get along with, but I am easy guy to spend time with. That will make sense if you spend time me with tomorrow. The rest of this scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if they bite in ass. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're in for day of luxury, extravaganza, and fun. Yes, I said fun.
What the hell was that? Some bug attacked me. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. And if I don't pick you?
Remember what I said earlier. It might be last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired. Get some rest sleep. Maybe even sleep while if you can. Just try not to roll over there, about 15 feet to your left.
Finally alone for the real time, maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't OG's. It is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. I think today really went well. There was some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as win, no matter what happens. What do you think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do. Okay. Attractive, mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by mom in the woods until she was skewered by elk and I had to wash her entrails off my sarafan. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. Hello, Bahamut. How's it going, Edmund? I don't know who this newcomer wants to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Rave, I think, knows more than he's letting out about his pleas, but he's a hard nut to crack. Work is nearly complete. Great to hear. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Major Buskill and Trapper. Oof! Where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much. Jeez! Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died, and I eat fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge pouch of thing called life. Oi.
This is weird. I don't care enough to kill this person. But if anyone wants to, I don't care enough to stop them. Might have to just kill Dwight to feel anything again.
Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see how it goes. Or maybe they realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what happened. I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? Have you ever felt absolutely nothing inside? It's fine.
You survived the first day. So this is. We're still alive, achievement. Yippee! Mm-hmm. I know. We take a small break so I can rest the voice a little. I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. Sounds good?
Sure.